What's up, all you minties? This is the Uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition, and join me today for my top 10 must-buys, essential buys, or the books I'm recommending to you all for the month of May of 2021. So, let's do it. And welcome back, all you minties. Now, before getting started, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ring that bell for notifications. All of that helps with our YouTube algorithm and our channel keep growing. So, we're going to be looking at 10 books that I think are essential buys, or I think that you all I definitely would recommend to people. So, kicking it off, we have Green Arrow, Black Canary, Till Death Do They Part. Now, when I went over all the books in May, I mentioned how this one's pretty interesting because they're starting towards the end of Judd Winnick's run on Green Arrow. But it collects Green Arrow, Black Canary, Wedding Special number 1. It's the one-shot, and then Green Arrow and Black Canary 1 through 14. So it's an awesome series, and one definitely not to be missed. And hopefully they'll see the sales of this and go, maybe we need to make some fat trades, or maybe an omnibus of Judd Winnick's run on Green Arrow. The other book I definitely don't think anybody should miss is the EC Archives Tales from the Crypt Volume 1. Now, this has been released previously in a hardcover format, but for some reason they don't want to reprint them or don't have access to reprint them. I don't know why. So they're focusing on this trade paperback format. This has some classic stuff here by Harvey Kurtzman, Johnny Craig, oh my gosh, George Russo's, Jack Kamen, just to name a few of the creators. So he collects 5 different tales from in here. It's already been collected in hardcover format, but it's definitely one that should not be missed. Next up, I'm definitely 100% recommending Annihilation Conquest Omnibus. If you missed out on it the first time around, and it's coming back into print. This is the follow-up to Annihilation, and collecting all of Nova 1 through 12, not all of Nova, but the first 12 issues of Nova that leads into Annihilation Conquest, and then through, I think the last 6 issues are part of Annihilation Conquest. The first annual, the prologue, Star-Lord 1 through 4, which is the first appearance of the modern-day Guardians of the Galaxy, which some of you may be familiar with. In the movies, Quasar 1 through 4, Wraith 1 through 4, love that guy, love the cover with Wraith, and then Annihilation Conquest 1 through 6, which is the main story arc. So that's my favorite part of the whole modern cosmic saga. I know some people love Annihilation, some people prefer Conquest, some people prefer War of the Kings, some people love Thanos Imperative. This happens to be my favorite. Another book, oh man, this one is blowing me away right now, and that is Aliens, the original year. So this is just called Aliens Omnibus Volume 1. It has 2 covers, one by Greg Land and one by the classic artist. But the important thing about this is that, well, I'll be doing an overview, but they've restored the names back to what they were originally supposed to be. Hicks and Newt are back. Yes, I love it. So I'll talk more about that when I do an overview of the book. But surprisingly, this one is just blowing me away because I haven't read some of these issues in so many years. So if you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of Aliens, the movies, then absolutely this book is for you. Next up is, I have to recommend this one. This is Peter David Hulk Omnibus Volume 3. Of course, this is in my top 10. Collecting issues of Incredible Hulk 401 to 435, annual 19 through 20. Incredible Hulk versus Venom number 1, Hulk Future Imperfect 1 and 2. Oh, those stories. But George Perez's artwork in there. Tales to Astonish number 1, the 1994 series. And Incredible Hulk Ashcan edition, as well as material from the Marvel Holiday Special 1991 number 3. So you have artwork in here by Gary Frank, Jan Duursema, like I mentioned, George Perez doing the phenomenal the Future Imperfect storyline. Recommending Chobits, mainly for me. This is definitely one that I'm going to get because this is what wraps up Chobits. This is the final Chobits, and it is Volume 4, published by Kodansha. This is a nice hardcover format. It is Clamp, the 4 ladies that did Magic Knight Ray Earth. They did Cardcaptor Sakura. They've done Holic. And yeah, absolutely. To wrap up that series, you get to see what happens to Chi. You get to see what happens to Hideki. So I'm excited to finally have it all in one format, even though I think I've double, triple, quadruple dipped on that series. Neil Gaiman's Library Edition Volume 3. So this is awesome because this collects Snow Glass Apples, which deserves to be in oversized format. The Problem of Susan, Only the End of the World Again, and Creatures of the Night. Now, most of these are, of course, adapted Neil Gaiman stories, but they're still gorgeous with some beautiful artwork. And you have Fabio Moon supplying the cover for this for all the volumes. They're gorgeous books, and you know how well Dark Horse builds these library editions. Next up on my list is Marvel. This is the Treasury Edition. Now, the Treasury Edition are those big oversized books. I've done the history of the Marvel Universe has been released in that format. Fantastic Four Grand Design, X-Men Grand Design. They're soft cover, but they're beautiful books. This collects all 6 issues of them, written by Alex Ross, drawn by Alex Ross, and it's just gorgeous artwork that deserves oversized treatment. So I am definitely going to pick that up. Definitely recommending that. Flash Impulse runs in the family, of course. I don't care if they call it Flash Impulse, whatever. Give me my Impulse. The Omnibus was freaking canceled. The trade paperback volume 1 was canceled a couple of years ago. This is actually coming out with the first 12 issues of Impulse, as well as the crossover with Flash 108 to 111. I'm excited to finally have it all. Hopefully they'll continue it. It's you know, it is difficult to get excited about DC when you see a volume 1. But hopefully they'll see, the errors of their ways. I don't know. They'll see that, hey, this is selling. Let's make some more. Maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. And to wrap up that month for May, of course this is on there. And of course, I'm going to get it. And that is Superman by Patrick Gleason and Peter Tomasi Omnibus. Now, I realize I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get it because I have the deluxe editions, the deluxe hardcover Rebirth editions. And on my channel a couple months ago when I announced this, I said, I'm probably going to pass up on it. I already have the deluxe editions. But I also realized the importance of these videos to a lot of you all. So of course I have to get it for the YouTube channel. Whether I end up giving it away or keeping it, I don't know yet, but collecting Superman Rebirth number 1 that kicks off the series 1 through 39. This freaking awesome series. I love this era of Superman. It's Dad Superman, and this has a spin-off with Super Sons. Superman 42 through 45. So you notice that it's missing issues. Now those issues really, they're not that important, but as a completist, they are collected in the Rebirth Deluxe editions. That's why I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it. But, I mean, I have to, right? Teen Titans number 15, Action Comics 975 to 976, Action Comics 1000, now that's just some of the stories, Super Sons 11 through 12, and Superman Annual number 1. This is a pretty big book. It's 1,128 pages and retails for $125. But those are the 10 picks that I have for the month of May. Let me know what you would pick. And when these books come out, don't forget to check out our sponsor, CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online source for collected editions up to 50% off retail price. Cheap Graphic Novels prides itself on excellent packaging, so your stuff gets to you in excellent condition, and they have amazing customer service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And for all you Minties that are watching, if you're a first-time customer, don't forget to mention that Near Mint Condition sent you their way for a promotional credit on free shipping on your next order. Now, this is only for U.S. customers. CheapGraphicNovels.com, your source for the hottest books with deep discounts, customer service, and excellent shipping that will keep you coming back for more. And that was my personal list of the top 10 must-buys or essential buys for the month of May. Let me know if you have any more questions or what your list would be. Leave those comments down below. And like I said, it's just my personal list. It does not make your list invalid. Don't forget to check us out on Spreadshop and on Patreon. Amazing ways to support the channel if you can do so. And more importantly, everyone, please stay healthy, stay safe, and much love.